Hello. I've just shared a video on here, and I'm going to show you the video. It's this video. Let me do this right now. It's this video right here that I just shared. Why did the water change colors with the quince juice? That's the video that I just shared, and I don't know what went on with it. I have no idea what went on with it. None. I'm just trying to find out what happened. What happened? Because the water, when I poured it in a clean jar, in a regular jar, it was clear. But as soon as it came in contact with that bowl that had the residual quince juice on it, it literally started changing to this brackish looking color. There was some kind of chemical reaction, and it did it also with the apple juice, my daughter said, when she was rinsing out the bowls. I've never seen a color change that fast. I haven't ever seen color change that fast on anything like that before. I haven't. And I'm just trying to figure out if we've got any chemists, anybody in the science field, or anybody in the whatever who might have encountered something like that. You watch the video. If you hadn't watched that video, I would encourage you to watch it, because this literally, as soon as it was poured in the jar, see, we was pouring the water, it was clean from the tap, but as soon as it hit this jar that had some residual juice in it, it started changing colors, you all. And immediately, because my daughter said, "Mom, is there something wrong with our tap water?" Of course, we don't drink the tap water. Yeah, we don't drink the tap water, but there's some kind of something going on with this. Now, I will say that apple juice and quince juice do have a acidicness to it. They do. You name one of your puppies after me. That's so wonderful. I love it. I love it. I do love it. You all look at this. So this is one for the science book, for the science people. Why did that occur? Now, you know that they have in our water systems. Okay, see, this is what was in the jar right there. Just some leftover residue from the quince. Okay, that's all it was. And we just sat and we watched it change colors. It kept getting darker and darker and darker, you all, as it sits there. You know, this is nonstop. Look how fast this one has already changed colors that was right next to it. Just like that. And it's not long before that one starts changing colors. So something, we have, I have a Berkeley up here that I drink my water from. We have a purifier in our home. We don't drink the tap water, but look at this, you all. Look at this. Would you drink that? I wouldn't drink that. We were going to use that juice of the quince fruit, but we decided against it. I poured it out. I threw the quinces away, and I really don't know what's going on. Is it something added to the city water that caused that change of color? Well, thank you. I like to personalize my shirts. I do. Because sometimes they go up here around my neck like that, and I just, yeah. So I want to be free, so I have to, like, cut it like that. You bid something changes water as well. See, this was unintended. This was unintended. We was just washing the dishes, cleaning up after ourselves when that happened. Yeah, but can chlorine or what other additives that are in the water, can it react this way with the juice of apples and or the quince? Can whatever additives they add to the city waters do that? I'm not a chemist. Is the bleach and the chemicals? That's the first time I have ever seen anything like that. Well, your water probably looks good, but this was from what was in the bowl. What was in the bowl was actual quince fruit juice that we put through our little wine press. We squeezed the juice out of the quince fruit, and that's what happened. That's what happened to the bowl that we poured the juice out of. It was just that the juice, the residue. Yeah. Well, that looks kind of like sewer water. I don't understand that. There's no way I would even drink that. And could you imagine if we saved the juice of the quince fruit like we were going to, and I was going to work it up. I was going to work up this juice and make it into jelly and stuff, but no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that, no. And it had like a an iron taste in it. Kind of irony, the juice itself. But no, it was strange. We poured it all out, poured it out, and washed the dishes. Yeah. That's really strange. You would expect that color coming out of your tap if there was a break in the water line, but the water came out pure, came out clear. Hey, it's from the iron oxide that's coming into our planetary system. That's strange because you know what we did with the quince fruit, because it's the skin of it was so hard, so I couldn't peel it. So what we had done was we let it set and got ripe. This is what we did. We let the quince fruit sit and it got ripe. And then I peeled the skins off of it just a day or two ago. Peeled this. No, that was the turnips. Okay, that was the turnips. I did the turnips yesterday, you all. We ate turnips. That's embarrassing. It is. The quince fruit, the skin is so tough on it. It is. It's just like cutting into like a butternut squash or something like that. So we just cut it, dice it up, and with the seeds, okay, we stuck it in that slow cooker, great big old slow cooker, roast pan thing, and you let it cook on till it gets really soft. And then you just, once it cools off, you strain out the juice from the fruit that got really soft. You strain it out with these flour sacks, and you put it in this little, you know, then the wine press, and it goes into a bowl, filtered. That's the normal process, and that's what we did. But I've never seen this reaction ever that occurred. We don't know, maybe the seeds, there was something in the seeds or something. It was weird. It was so weird. And as it was cooking, it had like a cinnamon apple flavor, but that was all gone. It was all gone, you all. Just like that. It's totally gone. I heard that there was going to be something on the water. I did. One thing I know for certain, this is a chemical, that's me, that is a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction that occurred from the water to that right there. And I just really wonder if it's doing that to just plain juice, what could that water from that tap be doing to our bodies? This was fresh fruit. It was fresh. Well, not too fresh. It came off our bushes, but it had to ripen. I got water to drink. I don't drink that tap water. I got good water to drink. I've got 2 Berkeleys, which we drink out of, and I've got purified water also that we drink. We don't drink our tap water, but it's just, I want to know what happened. Why did that chemical reaction occur? Because that's a real, it was very fast, very fast reaction, is what it was. Yeah. Well, back in the old days when there were armies that were fighting against one another, the opposing army would get holed up in this area, and you know what they would do? They do something to the water supply. That's what you do. You do something to the water supply, and it sickens the people and weakens the people, and then they do something to their food supply. They've done it throughout history to opposing armies so that they can weaken their enemies. Now, I'm not saying they did something to our water, but I'm wondering why that reaction occurs so fast. I'm sure there is a nice scientific explanation. I'm sure there is one. I really am. Now, I'm being serious. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm sure there is a scientific explanation as to why that occurred. So if you are a chemist, a scientist, or something, and you know about these chemical reactions and stuff, and you watch that video or this video, you want to explain that in the comment section, now that'd be absolutely wunderbar. Yes, wonderful, you all. Absolutely. Oh, honey, you ain't going to get a bell notification for Gina. I'm not that big of a priority on YouTube. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not that big. Sometimes I post things that people don't want to see, or that they feel is non-important. So you ain't going to get no notification. Probably the majority of the time, and that's okay. It really is in the big scope of my life. Whoever's meant to watch a video or hear anything, you'll get to hear it. It may not be right then and there, but that's all right. You all, at least you get to watch it, right? That's what I'm saying. At least you get to watch it. Yeah, click that bell if it has a bell. It don't got no bell, but you can put a thumbs up on this video. You can hit the subscribe button. I do lose subscribers when I talk about certain subjects that are related to the spiritual realm and human emotions and feelings. I lose subscribers when that happens, and I don't know why they do that, because I'm being very sincere and honest from my heart. I really am when I do those videos. And this one right here, that one is scientific. Yeah. And I did not like chemistry in school. I didn't like it one single bit. I never understood the periodic table. So it did not even appeal to me in the slightest. Did it appeal to you all, the periodic table? If you took classes like that? Yeah. Oh, with bottled water, but you see, it was clear that I had the leftover juice from the quince, which is very sour. It's like a lemon. That's how sour it is. And it really stung my tongue too. Yes. Yes, I didn't have it, but I got a chemical reaction happening with my water. And this is the video. It said, why did my water change? You see, I uploaded it. Why did my water change colors with the quince juice? So that's a video. It's 3 minutes and 16 seconds long. That's a video you might want to watch. It was a chemical reaction, and it was instantaneous. Yes, you think it's rust? Well, how can the quince fruit have rust in it? It's organic. It's organic. The quince fruit has rust. Now, so that's how, and then how can the water turn brackish is what I'd like to know. How could the water turn brackish is what I'd like to know. So, look how fast it started to turn. It's like that. Let's see. The water may have metals in it. Wow. Now, that could be something, because if you have something, hello everyone, because if you have something that is acidic, I'm not a chemist, and I'm not good with things like that. I really am not. I'm trying to fit, my brain don't work that way. The metal pipes, I don't have metal pipes in my house. I have plastic pipes. This is really strange, you all. You ought to watch that video. Yeah. I should probably try it with lemon juice itself. Just put lemon juice, but it did it with our apple juice that was left over in our jars and bowl from the last time we did our canning. And then it happened with this quince juice right here. There's something to it. There's something to it. Yeah. Chlorine, I'm not sure about chlorine. I know I've smelt chlorine in that water before. Boil the water and see what happens. Well, I know the common denominator, it has to have some kind of acid in it. It has to be acidic, like that quince fruit and the apple juice. They were acidic. It even made the flour sack towels that we use, once the water hit it, they turned that color. They turned that color right there. They turned blackish when we, even on with the cloth, once immediately when the water hit the cloth when we was rinsing it out, turned that color. Yeah. It's alien aid. Well, it could be a form of alien aid if aliens want to drink that type of water. It really could. It's a city water. It's from the city. But you know what I have been thinking of doing since I've got this on one of my porches. I've got two bags of like real small pebble-like rocks, little bitty pebble-like. You know what I'm talking about? They're like smooth rocks. And I got a great big bag of sand. And I got the pebbles, I got the sand, I've got charcoal that I can collect from my wood after it gets through burning. I got that, and then I could have some of that cloth that you put in between it. I can filter water if I have to. I can make me something to do that, to purify water, and then of course you got to boil that water too. Yeah, let me do this, you all. Well, Indian men only. I do have a water tester. I remember buying a water testing kit. I think it was around 3 years ago. And it's in my laundry room. And thank you for reminding me, because I bought it for that specific reason, specific to test our water here. Yeah. Wormwood. You got the wormwood. Well, that wormwood is the iron oxide that turns the water red, is what that said. And this water ain't red. This water is black. It's blackish purple. It was almost the color of the dishwashing detergent that was in the bottle. That right there. You could not pay me to drink that, because what if I drunk it and I got really sick? Okay, what if I drunk it and I got really sick? I got a Berkey. Bang, bang, mucka bang, I got two. I've had them for a while. My son actually bought me one. It's been around 5 Christmases ago. He bought me a Berkeley. And then I got me one also just like last year. I got another one. Yeah, so we got it. And we got those you know, you can drink it at the life straw or something if you were stranded in a wilderness or something. Yes, a bang bang a mucka bang. Yobo, you can complain. Oh, to the city that the water has metals, but I can't. I don't got no scientific data to back it up. I don't. Yeah. So we went from clear water. Once it touched the brownish looking juice of the quince fruit and or from the apples, it turned brackish looking is what happened. It happened just like that, you all. Yeah, it's some kind of chemical stuff. Oh, I like to have some iced tea. I grew up on iced tea. But I don't really drink much iced tea. I drink mainly water. Yes. Yeah. Well, we don't got no broken water main. The water didn't the water didn't come out that color. It turned that color. It turned that color once it hit let me back this video up again, you all. It turned that color once it hit. You're going to see it. Let me show you this. Once that water hit that jar right there that had this leftover juice from that quince fruit, it's like brown. That's when the reaction occurred. No, I don't want no flammable water. Mystic Rose, yeah. Oh, you don't have well water. I don't have well water. That's not my drinking water, you all. I don't want to drink that water. I don't. I would definitely boil that water is what I would do. Hello in the Netherlands. Yes. If you want to try this yourself, I would think that you should probably get you some apples and let the apples get really ripe and then smash them into a juice, okay, into a juice. Then run your tap water in it. See what happens. You don't need a whole bunch of juice, just like a little bit of juice left over in a jar, and see if it changes that color. Okay, because that's all that was, just a thick juice left over from the quince fruit. And also it happened with the apples from our tree, the residue that was left in the bottom of the jar once the water hit it. But big time with this quince fruit. It's very, very acidic, extremely acidic and very tart. Some countries do eat quince. Chemtrails, they got the chemtrails in everything. Try and drink alkaline water. It's funky fruit though. Oh, block the frogs. It made your teeth, it made your lips fall off. I told my daughter, I said, man, that hurts my tongue. My tongue is trying to get swollen. That's what I see. Oh my gosh, you all. Oh, it didn't make me laugh. It is tart. I don't like tart things. I don't like sour things at all. Yeah. Chemtrails. Oh my gosh, they are love in disguise, David King. I guess they are in their own way. They are love in disguise. No, I'm not single. No, I'm not single. Oh my gosh, you all. That was funny. It made your lips fall off. I'm sure they felt like they wanted to fall off. Oh my gosh, yeah. Now, Indigenous beliefs start the end will be the people of the snake clan. They will flick their tongues out to drink, and the end is near. Then they're poisoning. Yeah. Oh, it had bleach in it. Yeah. Well, you know you can chlorinate your water and stuff, but it probably ain't gonna taste that good at all. It probably won't. Yeah. It's Sunday. Isn't it amazing how fast the weekend flew? Um, yeah. Grain alcohols are healthier. Um, yeah, you all. It's so good to laugh. It's very good medicine. It's good. If you haven't laughed, you need to laugh. You really do, because it's good for you. It's good for your spirit when you're happy and you laugh and all that. It's a very good. Yes. Whew. Well, it's flying by. Well, I do have distilled water. I have a jug of it, and but it's not acidic. It has to have some kind of acidic property to it, like that quince fruit. Because I know if it wasn't in that jar, it would not have changed that color. Yeah. I wanted to dance. I thought I could dance. Earlier today, I thought I should do a dance video. I did, but then I thought I'm probably going to lose some more subscribers. I can't do anything right for some people. But I can't. Oh my gosh, I really can't. I cannot be everything to everybody, you all. I cannot do it. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. I did. I thought I could just dance today, but I didn't do it. Yeah. I'm not going to dance on here right now. Oh no. I offend people. I really do when I do it. Yes. Oh, okay. If I can remember how to read those test strips that I've got. Yeah. I like to laugh. I really do. Yeah. YouTube will unsubscribe people. That's right. That's right. And they just that's okay. They can do whatever they want. This is their platform. I'm just on it. I am just on it. Send a water sample to the Carnicom Institute. See, this is good information to put in here, because other people might want to send a water sample to them also. Yeah. Yes, because some people don't want to see other people dancing. They don't. But that's okay. That is quite all right. It's all right, you all. It is. Well, I am going to go. Thank you all for joining me. But yeah, check that video out. And if you got any suggestions or any ideas of what that might be, put that in that the comment section. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you, and thank you for coming on here. It's been good talking to you. It's good for me to laugh. I like to smile too, make me happy. Yes, and thank you all for being in my life. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Yes. Yes. Love you all too. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.